I decided to make the switch from Goodreads to Fable as my main reading tracking app this week, and here are my first impressions. Now first up, I really like that you can just import all of your Goodreads data straight into Fable. You basically just tell it you want to do that, it lets you log into your Goodreads, and then suddenly everything is there. It took maybe 3 minutes, and I've been using Goodreads for, I don't know, like 10 years now or something, so there's a lot of information on there, so it's really handy that you can just import it. Next up, I love that Fable lets you give half-star ratings. Obviously that's something you can't do on Goodreads, so in Fable you can give it 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. It looks like it has more of a social aspect. It kind of reminds me of Substack if you've been on there. People are like sharing their thoughts, asking for book recommendations, sharing pictures of their Kindle and whatnot. I don't really get that on Goodreads, so I really like that aspect. There is also a club aspect, which sounds cool. I haven't really figured out yet. I don't know how it works. A lot of them have a lot of members, so I feel like people get a lot of use out of them, but yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. I also love that Fable allows you to mark books as DNF'd, which is great because I like to get some recognition for books that I started and hated. Another good thing is that the recommendations it's given me seem pretty good, and it seems to just have like more curated lists like for every mood, every season. Oh, and then it has recommendations from tastemakers, so it's like people whose opinions we trust, I guess, have put together lists of books that they think you might like. One of the downsides for me, not necessarily downside, but just something that I'm probably not going to use, is that it also has a section for TV and films, which I'm just not really interested in. Okay, now on to the cons. Its catalogue is a lot smaller. I guess it just hasn't been around for as long as Goodreads, so it is missing like certain editions of books and whatnot, so if that matters to you, if you want to mark off the exact edition of a book that you read, that might not be available, so that might be a big downside for you. Oh, hello, got anything to say? And one more drawback about Fable is that it does have a paid version, so obviously you don't get all of the features with the free one. I understand it's a business, but that is kind of a bummer. The one and only time I run into an issue with that is that it sent me a push notification, by the way, which is kind of rude, saying, "Hi, why don't you download a reading streak widget for your iPad?" And I thought, hun, I would love that, give it to me. And they said, you're gonna have to pay. And I was like, why would you tease me with a good time that's not available to you? Here are some of the features that you miss out on if you don't pay for Fable. Weekly and monthly reading goals, not just yearly, multiple goals at once, more detailed stats and graphs, extra reports and insights on your reading habits, iPhone streaks widget, which is what I wanted, but whatever. So yeah, those are my first impressions of Fable since I made the switch a couple of days ago. I'm probably still going to use Goodreads for the time being while I still figure it out, but so far so good. If you have any ways to get the most out of Fable, or you have a different reading tracking app that you prefer to use, please do let me know. Okay, love you, bye.